Okay, we got this Colossus out of the way. It looks like we are heading into the main area. This definitely looks like the right locale for the good doctor. Doing all right? You're gearing up for a storm? Oh no. Oh yeah, that big winter front coming through. I'll send good vibes to everyone being affected by it. Zig and zag. And jump. Jump for joy. You went and bought coffee? Head to the Winchester, grab a pint, and wait for this whole thing to blow over. I just wanted to see. Run over them for the double tap. Sound advice. On the road again. So if I became a scientist and had a lab, I wish I had this kind of gauntlet defending me. Good lord. All right. Wait, I should be able to get through this. Right? Or is this the game saying, nope, you gotta park here. We gave you perfectly good rocks to use as cover, and damn it. Crossfire! Oh, hey, Garrus. What's up, buddy? Well, that's not nice. Yeah, we definitely need to get the rifle from the Winchester when we go. Alright, we're maxing out my charm. And sniper rifles have been unlocked. Heavy armor. And assault training. Cool. Adrenaline burst. Oh yeah, it's a great way to start a fight, in my opinion. Ooh, shock absorbers. All right. Reaper 2. Sounds good to me. But now that we can use heavy armor... Oh yeah, that's looking good. Representing the good folks at Baskin-Robbins, because they always find out. Actually, this would be a perfect time for Sweet Lady's sniper rifle, wouldn't it? Oh, we running. Owie. Oh, Garrus, my boy. Poke your little Geth head out. Yeah, I was like, he ain't dead. Hello, old friend.
Area secure.
Delighted to hear it, Garrus. We are heading back to that other planet, though, after we're done with this nonsense. I'm glad you enjoyed this game, Kath, when you played it. Oh. Reminds me of the robots from Metroid Dread. Can we not? Well, Garrus, you really didn't have a choice in the matter. It's alright, Rex. I still got you. Let's get my shield back. Ow. Thank you. When you get it all nice and lined up. Where are you? What are you doing? Owie! Whoops. I was not paying attention. I got greedy there. And Garrus is already down. Wow. Okay. Let's try this again. You know what? Maybe I need to go ahead and switch over. Yes, Garrus, take cover. Thank you, my boy. Papa Shepard is proud of you. Y'all be cool. Myself included. Garrus, you forgot to duck, buddy. Chill. Okay. Let's do this. Oh, you seem to be stuck. That's a shame. Oh no, there's still someone here. There's still someone sneaking around. Hey, buddy. I'm gonna shoot your kneecaps off. Alright, much better, gentlemen. Third time was the charm. Let us hunt for loot before we head inside. Y'all better give me the courtesy of some loot. For all of that. Armor plating. Alright. Alright, fine. No, I like the first aid interface is still good. Maybe. Shield regenerator 3. Actually. Yeah, I don't think there's any way that we can head up here and explore anything. I'm not seeing anything else like queue for us in terms of items. Let's go this way. This all could have been avoided had the Normandy been able to do one little jump. One thing I do want to go ahead and let you guys know, if you've been noticing, I didn't have to shut the PlayStation off. Did you guys see that? I literally leaned. I found out a way to stop the delay with my capture card. Yeah. Or leaning in the turns when you're playing Mario Kart. Oh. Oh dear. Oh dear. Ooh. Got into a wormhole there. Alright.
I've never visited a Prothean aside from the Citadel, I mean.
Well, Garrus, it is your lucky day, my friend. I want to go through the Stargate. Oh. I do vaguely remember this. So, where do you guys want to eat after this, I'm sure we can find a good spot. May I suggest Baskin Robbins? Got, waffle cones. You guys like waffle cones? Metagel. Garrus! Okay, Shep, we gotta talk about you taking cover. There you go. We know about your staff discount, Commander. Drop it. Let's just heal everybody. Putting all his points in sarcasm, as he should. Okay, no, we'll stick with. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Oh. Rex, I knew I shouldn't have brought you on the elevator. Oh dear. Hello, future love interest.
Can you hear me out there? I'm trapped. I need help.
Liara to Sony, I presume.
Thank the goddess. I did not think anyone would come looking for me. Listen, this thing I'm in is a Prothean security device. I cannot move, so I need you to get me out of it, all right?
Benazia.
Your mother is working with Saren. Whose side are you on?
What? I am not on anybody's side. I may be Benezia's daughter, but I'm nothing like her. I have not spoken to her in years. Please, just get me out of here.
How'd you end up in there?
I was exploring the ruins when the Geth showed up, so I hid in here. Can you believe that? Geth beyond the veil! I activated the tower's defenses. I knew the barrier curtains would keep them out. When I turned it on, I must have hit something I wasn't supposed to. I was trapped in here. You must get me out, please!
We'll find some way to help you.
There is a control in here that should deactivate this thing. You'll have to find some way past the barrier curtain. That's the tricky part. The defenses cannot be shut off from the outside. I don't know how you'll get in here. Be careful. There is a Krogan with the Geth. They have been trying different ways to get past the barrier.
Well, how fortunate I have a Krogan here with me. Gotta break out old Bessie. Things that give you tingles. What you doing? We still got baddies over here? Mining laser. Area not clear of enemies. Back into close quarters. The rounds. We are making the rounds. Scimitar shotgun. I think that might be everything. Okay, mining laser. Oh, what's this again? X square, circle, triangle. Lasers are cool. Neat.
How did you get in here? I didn't think there was any way past the barrier.
We blasted through with the mining laser.
Of course. Yes, that makes sense. Please, get me out of here before more Geth arrive. That button over there should shut down this containment field.
You should come with us, Doctor. Don't you know Baskin-Robbins has a wonderful plan for your life?
Any idea how we get out of this place?
There is an elevator back in the center of the tower. At least I think it's an elevator. It should take us out of here. Come on! I still cannot believe all this. Why would the Geth come after me? Do you think Benezia's involved?
Saren's looking for the conduit. You're a Prothean expert. Obviously, he wants you to help him find it.
The conduit, but I don't know.
What the hell was that?
These ruins are not stable. That mining laser must have triggered a seismic event.
Well, time to run.
We have to hurry. The whole place is caving in.
Joker, get the Normandy airborne and lock in on my signal. On the double, mister.
Aye, aye, Commander. Secure and away. ETA 8 minutes.
If I die in here, I'll kill him.
Oh. Gratuitous ass shot there of Shepard. Oh, yeah, great.
Surrender. Or don't. That would be more fun.
In case you didn't notice, this place is falling apart.
Exhilarating, isn't it? Thanks for getting rid of those energy fields for us. Hand the doctor over.
Whatever it is you want, you are not getting it from me.
She'll stay with us, thanks.
Not an option. Saren wants her, and he always gets what he wants. Kill him. Spare the Asari if you can. If not, doesn't matter.
That's not in the terms and conditions. Ooh. Maybe we need to upgrade first aid. But let's, yeah. I think that's gonna work. I don't want to level up in pistols or shotguns. Maybe sniper rifles down the line. But, let's do this for right now. Let's go ahead and do Advanced Adrenaline Burst. I actually need to use that eventually. Advanced Shields. Advanced Overkill. Okay. Oh, good job. Immunity! Use Overkill. Where is he? There was a firefight! Now it's time for the quick time event. Anytime now, Joker. Want to see those grappling hooks from Enterprise latch onto us.
Too close, Commander. 10 more seconds we would have been swimming in molten sulfur. The Normandy isn't equipped to land in exploding volcanoes. They tend to fry our sensors and melt our hull. Just for future reference.
We almost died out there and your pilot is making jokes?
It's a coping mechanism. You'll get used to it.
I see. It must be a human thing. I don't have a lot of experience dealing with your species, Commander. But I am grateful to you. You saved my life back there, and not just from the volcano. Those Geth would have killed me or dragged me off to Saren.
What did Saren want with you? Do you know something about the conduit?
Only that it was somehow connected to the Prothean extinction. That is my real area of expertise. I have spent the past 50 years trying to figure out what happened to them.
How old are you exactly?
Rude.
I hate to admit it, but I am only 106.
Damn! I hope I look that good when I'm your age.
A century may seem like a long time to a short-lived species like yours. But among the Asari, I am barely considered more than a child. That is why my research has not received the attention it deserves. Because of my youth, other Asari scholars tend to dismiss my theories on what happened to the Protheans.
Did your research turn up anything interesting?
What is interesting is what I did not turn up. There is remarkably little archaeological evidence of the Protheans, and even less that might explain why they disappeared. It is almost as if someone did not want the mystery solved. It is like someone came along after the Protheans were gone and cleansed the galaxy of clues. But here is the incredible part. According to my findings, the Protheans were not the first galactic civilization to mysteriously vanish. This cycle began long before them.
Where'd you come up with this theory? I thought there wasn't any evidence.
I have been working on this for 50 years. I have tracked down every scrap and shred of evidence. Eventually, subtle patterns start to emerge, patterns that hint at the truth. It is difficult to explain to someone else. I cannot point to one specific thing to prove my case. It is more a feeling derived from a half-century of dedicated research. But I know I'm right, and eventually I will be able to prove it. There were other civilizations before the Protheans. This cycle has repeated itself many times over.
Pesky, thank you for that lurk.
If the Protheans weren't the first, then who was?
I don't know. There is barely any evidence on the Protheans, even less on those who came before them. I cannot prove my theory, but I know I am right. The galaxy is built on a cycle of extinction. Each time a great civilization rises up, it is suddenly and violently cast down. Only ruins survive. The Protheans rose up from a single world until their empire spanned the entire galaxy. Yet even they climbed to the top on the remains of those who came before. Their greatest achievements, the mass relays and the Citadel, are based on the technology of those who came before them. And then, like all the other forgotten civilizations throughout galactic history, the Protheans disappeared. I have dedicated my life to figuring out why.
They were wiped out by a race of sentient machines. The Reapers.
The Reapers? But I have never heard of. How do you know this? What evidence do you have?
You know, the crazy thing about this is kind of a reverse Babylon 5 storyline, where you had like the ancient race, or the ancient races that were like nurturing the younger ones. Now you have a situation in which when a race grows too powerful, it's almost like the Reapers are that system that comes in and just wipes the slate clean instead.
There was a damaged Prothean beacon on Eden Prime. It burned a vision into my brain. I'm still trying to sort out what it all means.
Visions. Yes, that makes sense. The beacons were designed to transmit information directly into the mind of the user. Finding one that still works is extremely rare. No wonder the Geth attacked Eden Prime. The chance to acquire a working beacon, even a badly damaged one, is worth almost any risk. But the beacons were only programmed to interact with Prothean physiology.
Yep.
Whatever information you received would have been confused, unclear. I am amazed you were able to make sense of it at all. A lesser mind would have been utterly destroyed by the process. You must be remarkably strong-willed, Commander.
Oh, you.
This isn't helping us find Saren or the conduit.
Of course, you're right. I am sorry, my scientific curiosity got the better of me. Unfortunately, I do not have any information that could help you find the conduit, or Saren.
I don't know why Saren wanted you out of the picture, but I think we'll be a lot better off if we bring you along.
Thank you, Commander. Saren might come after me again. I cannot think of anywhere safer than here on your ship. And my knowledge of the Protheans might be useful later on.
And her biotics will come in handy when the fighting starts.
Good to have you on the team, Liara.
Thank you, Commander. I am very grateful. Oh, I am afraid I am feeling a bit lightheaded.
When was the last time you ate or slept? Dr. Chakwa should take a look at you.
It is probably just mental exhaustion, coupled with the shock of discovering the Protheans' true fate. I need some time to process all this. Still, it could not hurt to be examined by a medical professional. It will give me the chance to think things over. Are we finished here, Commander?
We can talk again after you've seen the doctor. The rest of you, dismissed.
Mission reports are filed, Commander. You want me to patch you through to the Council?
No.
Patch him through, Joker.
Setting up the link now, Commander.
We've received your report, Commander. I understand Dr. Tassoni is on the Normandy.
I assume you're taking the necessary security precautions.
Oh, I'm sorry. We got some bad interference here, Councilman.
Liara's on our side. The Geth were trying to kill her.
Benezia would never allow Saren to kill her daughter.
Maybe she doesn't know.
Or maybe we don't know her. We never expected she could become a traitor.
At least the mission was a success.
Apart from the utter destruction of a major Prothean ruin. Was that really necessary, Shepard?
We'll be cool right now.
The Geth were crawling all over those ruins. We were lucky to make it out alive.
Of course, Commander. The mission must always take priority.
Good luck, Commander. Remember, we are all counting on you.
2 out of 3 of them were civil. Once it gets 2 out of 3, that's when we'll start hanging up. Alright, well, I'm going to go sort through equipment and stuff off camera. Oh, wait a minute. We got crew to talk to. I want to go back to that pirate base and get all that info. Joker, Joker, Joker.
I prefer gold to silver, for my medal. I figured you'd recommend me for one since I pulled your boots out of the fire.
If we present you with a medal, you'll end up sitting on stage listening to politicians make speeches for a couple of hours. Fun, fun.
That's a good point. They'd probably make me shave, too. I spent the last 7 weeks working on this baby. No medal's worth that. So, Commander, why don't you tell me why you're really here?
How's the Normandy performing? Is she everything they said she'd be?
She's the best ship in the fleet. Balance isn't what you'd expect. Takes a while to get used to that oversized drive core we got stuffed in the back, and her power can sneak up on you if you're not careful. The Normandy's probably too much ship for your average Alliance pilot, Commander.
I think we already...
Lucky for you, I'm anything but average.
I like to know my crew.
Oh, okay. Already did this.
My class in flight school, I earned that. All those...
What are you...
Okay, even put the Normandy in my hands and I'll make her dance for you.
Okay.
Just don't ask me.
I have to go.
All right, see ya.
Gunnery station? Look outside? What?
Yes, Commander?
Carry on, Presley.
Yes, sir.
I don't think we have any info really to share. Okay. You always want to check. As you all know, I follow the Ultima philosophy of talking to everyone as much as you can, because you never know.
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
Doop-a-doo. Oh, there's Liara. Hello.
Commander, are you coming to check up on me?
You look much better. How are you feeling?
Dr. Chakwas assures me I am going to be fine. I was impressed with her knowledge of Asari physiology.
You're in good hands. Dr. Chakwas knows what she's doing.
I never properly thanked you for saving me from the Geth, Commander. If you hadn't shown up,
I'm just glad we got there in time.
So am I. I know you took a chance bringing me aboard this ship. I have seen the way your crew looks at me. They do not trust me. But I am not like Benezia. I will do whatever I can to help you stop Saren. I promise.
Don't worry, Liara. I trust you. I know you won't let me down.
It means a lot to hear you say that, Commander. Thank you.
Do you know why Benezia joined up with Saren?
I don't understand it. She was always outspoken about the need for the Asari to become more involved in shaping galactic events. Maybe she thought allying herself with Saren would somehow be for the greater good in the long run.
The greater good.
This hurts you, doesn't it?
None of this makes any sense to me. I have not spoken to Benezia in many years, but I know her, and this was not like her. Something changed.
I'd like to know more about the Asari.
We were the first species to discover the Citadel. We were instrumental in forming the Council, and we always strive to be the voice of peaceful cooperation in galactic disputes. My people believe we are all part of a single galactic community. Each species contributes something to the greater whole. Although we seek to understand other species, it seems few of them seek to understand us. The galaxy is filled with rumors and misinformation about my people.
So you're the Minbari, only more social.
Like what?
Most of the inaccuracies are centered around our mating rituals. My species is monogendered. Male and female have no real meaning for us. We still require a partner to reproduce. This second parent, however, may be of any species and any gender.
I don't understand. Your species can mate with anyone?
Mating is not quite the proper term, not as you understand it. Physical contact may or may not be involved, but it is not an essential element of the union. The true connection is mental. Our physiology allows us to meld with other beings. We can touch the very depths of their minds. We explore the genetic memory of their species. We share the most basic elements of their individual and racial identities. We then pass these traits on to our daughters. It is how we learn to grow as a species and how we develop a greater understanding of other races.
Oh, that's right. We haven't seen any males.
What happens to your partner after the union?
We eat them.
Every relationship is different. Some unions are a single encounter with both parents parting ways afterwards. Others can be more long-term. Sometimes an Asari and her partner will stay together for many decades.
Like the mantis, that's right.
You Asari live for 1,000 years. What happens when your partner dies?
Few sapient species live as long as my kind. We have learned to take a philosophical approach to our unions. We do not focus on the inevitable loss of our partners. Instead, we enjoy the time we spend with them. And even after they're gone, a part of them lives on in us. The union is a connection that transcends both time and space.
Oh, that's true. Some Asari kind of do. Like the psychic vampire kind of thing.
Do you know who Matriarch Benezia chose as her partner?
She rarely spoke of her partner. Though I know my father, if you want to use that term, was another Asari.
Oh.
I thought you always needed another species to serve as one of the parents.
Think about it, Shepard. If we were not able to mate with our own species, we would have died out long before we ever mastered spaceflight and left our homeworld. Union with our own kind is no longer common, not for the purposes of reproduction. Most Asari believe it weakens our species. Asari daughters inherit racial traits from the father species. If both parents are Asari, then nothing has been gained, or so conventional wisdom would hold. I am what is sometimes called a pureblood. Though no Asari would ever be cruel enough to say the word to my face, it is a great insult among my people. It is possible Benezia's partner was embarrassed by their union. She may have been too ashamed to publicly acknowledge me as her offspring.
Maybe she wanted to meet you, but couldn't. Something could have happened to her. Maybe she passed away.
You might be right. I hope you are. But I have no way to know for sure. Benezia never spoke of her partner. Whatever happened, it caused her too much pain to dwell on it. She raised me by herself, though that is not uncommon. Many Asari raise their children alone, particularly if the father species is short-lived. Often the partner will pass on long before the child reaches maturity.
We have learned so much.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
Okay. Kidding. We'd have you tag along with us on another mission.
Anything you need, Commander?
What's your opinion on the last mission?
Dr. Tassoni. Seems like a sweet girl. Easy on the eyes. I mean, if you like the bookish sort.
Thanks, Garth.
Any intentions there, Lieutenant?
No, Commander. Just art appreciation.
Just trying to get a sense of where the crew's at. Thoughts?
Is this an official evaluation, Commander? Or off the record?
All right. Let's label it officially off the record. Got something on your mind?
Straight up, there's something wrong with all of this. This Saren is looking for records on some kind of galactic extinction. But we can't get backup from the Council? Sorry, Commander. There's writing on the wall here, but someone isn't reading it.
The Council doesn't want to believe anything's wrong. I'd call it human nature, but...
I hear you. It just seems like a group that's been around as long as the Council should see this coming. Sorry if I got too informal. Protocol wasn't a big focus back in Bot.
Tell me about it.
Biotic acclimation and temperance didn't last past the airlock. To the kids they hauled in, it was brain camp.
Brain camp.
Hauled in is unkind. We were encouraged to commit to an evaluation of our abilities so an understanding of biotics could be compiled. There are worse results of accidental exposure to element 0 in the womb. Beats the brain tumors some kids grew up with.
Seems like you beat the odds. How many didn't make it?
Out of 100, maybe 60 have no effect. 30 suffer adverse effects, little things like brain cancer. The other 10 show enough ability to augment with implants. Not always permanent, though. Not like the cancer. Next thing you know, you're out on Jump Zero. And how's a kid supposed to deal with that? A station at the edge of human space.
Man, we can get a lot of info here. Oh yeah, David, Suzanne's in chat quite a bit of the time.
Jump Zero is Gagarin Station, right? What's it like?
Yeah, that's the official name. Biggest and farthest facility we had for decades. Right on the termination shock, the outer edge of the solar system. It's where they did all the Goose Chase FTL research before we caught on to using mass effect fields. It was a sterile research platform when I was there.
There were other kids in the same boat, right? At least you weren't alone out there.
That's true. We did have a little circle that'd get together every night before lights out. We didn't have much to do, though. It was a research platform then, and Kinetics kept Jump Zero off the extranet to prevent leaks.
Then you must have had plenty of time to get to know each other.
Yeah, we'd sit around and bull every night after dinner, play cards or network games. There was this girl named Rana, who had a little circle grow up around her. She was from Turkey. Her family was very rich. But she was smart and charming as hell. Beautiful, but not stuck up about it. I think you'd have liked her.
Sounds like she was special to you.
She was. Maybe she felt the same. But things never felt together. Training, you know.
You know of any intentional exposures for certain?
No one knows. Doesn't mean they didn't happen. As big as the exposures were, it was hard to track down accidentals. It was different then. No one knew the potential, so there wasn't a lot of regulation. Anything Kinetics did was gold. I'm not saying they intentionally detonated drives over our outposts, but in retrospect, they were damn quick on the scene.
Jump Zero's a long way from home. What was it like?
The grand gateway to humanity looks a lot better in the vids. But that's my own baggage, Commander. No bearing on this.
It's a big galaxy, Lieutenant. Who knows what will come in handy?
If you say so, sir. Besides, I've got my past squared away.
Some good info from Caden here. We got a little bit of time. Before we head down to talk to the rest of the crew, let's go ahead and travel to that other system and get that pirate base squared away with Garrus. Here, I'll tell you what, I'll even, let me pause real quick and we'll pick back up once we get there. So our encryption was still too low. Maybe when like Liara, I think, when she gets her stats high, being the tech head, we may be able to get that fixed. But let's see if we can have our conversations here with the friendos, kind of friendos.
So, we've got Saren on the run.
It won't be long now. Saren's good, but I'm better.
Good. He's rotten. To the core. I could tell as soon as I met him.
Why didn't you tell me this sooner?
I would have if I thought it was important.
I'll decide what's important. Now tell me how you know Saren.
This was a while ago. A bunch of mercs were bragging about a job out near the edges of the Terminus systems. They said it paid well and the boss was never around to ride them.
The taxes. The hand thing means the taxes.
So I checked it out.
I didn't know Saren was openly recruiting mercs.
It wasn't that open, and he only showed his face once. We'd been raiding ships in the area for months when we took out this massive cargo freighter. Our biggest haul yet. I was on board checking bodies for valuables, looking for some extra credits. That's when I saw him.
What did Saren want with the ship?
Oh, smart, Arrow.
I don't know what he wanted. He was just moving through the ship, watching. A couple of the mercs called him by name, but he never spoke to them. Never spoke to anyone. I had a really bad feeling about him, so I got the hell out. Didn't even wait to get paid.
What kind of cargo was the freighter carrying? What was Saren after?
I don't know. All I saw on that ship was food and medical supplies. There were some basic weapons, but nothing big. If there was anything of value on that ship, I didn't see it. That's why I didn't mention it sooner.
Whose ship was it?
There was a Volus trading vessel. Big one. Lots of guards. But they were no match for us.
That's the only time you saw him?
Yeah. Didn't even know who he was. Still wouldn't if I hadn't joined up with you.
Spidey sense was tingling.
My instincts were right. Every other merc on that mission turned up dead within a week. Every damn one.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
Commander, you have a minute to talk?
I keep an open door policy. If you have any concerns, lay them on me.
All right. I know things are different aboard the Normandy, but I'm concerned about the aliens, Vicarian and Rex. With all due respect, Commander, should they have full access to the ship?
Space racist.
Don't mince words, Chief. What's your concern?
This is the most advanced ship in the Alliance Navy. I don't think we should give them free rein to poke around the vital systems. Engines, sensors, weapons.
You don't trust the Alliance's allies?
I'm not sure I'd call the Council races allies. We, humanity, I mean, have to learn to rely on ourselves.
How do you get from relying on ourselves to mistreating our allies?
I don't mean we should mistreat them, Commander. I just think we should be prepared to go it without them. As noble as the Council members seem now, if their backs are against the wall, they'll abandon us.
I don't see that as inevitable.
Look, if you're fighting a bear and the only way for you to survive is to sick your dog on it and run, you'll do it. As much as you love your dog, it isn't human. It's not racism, not really. Members of their species will always be more important to them than humans are.
These seem like deeply held beliefs, Williams. What made you think this way?
My family's defended the Alliance since it was founded. My father, grandfather, great-grandmother, they all picked up a rifle and swore the oath of service. I guess we just tend to think of Earth's interests as our own.
It doesn't sound like you've worked with aliens before.
No, sir. Mainly I've been groundside, part of the surface garrison forces. I did get a rotation on a space station for training. Every Marine a rifleman, every rifleman ZG certified.
That's odd. Your record is spotless and your technical scores are exemplary. You should be serving with the fleet.
Anyway, that's why I haven't served with many aliens.
Oh, you kept that close to the vest.
I never knew my family. Grew up an orphan on Earth. Anybody in your family I'd have heard of?
Couldn't say, Commander. So why are you out here? Just trying to get away from Earth?
Earth's seen better days. Lots of pollution, too many people. People are trying to fix it, but
right now, it's not the best place to be. I guess without a family, you had no reason to stay.
all right. I can see where your concerns are coming from, Williams. But this is a multilateral mission. You're going to have to work with aliens, like it or not.
It won't be a problem, Commander. You say jump, I say how high. You tell me to kiss a Turian, I'll ask which cheek.
I'm glad there won't be a problem.
Anything else you need, Commander?
What's your opinion on the last mission?
Not sure I buy Dr. Tassoni's story about her and her mom not talking. They're family, right?
Yeah. Which set of cheeks, Chief?
I think she's being straight with us. Or at least, I don't think she lies very often.
Yeah, she's probably really bad at it. Too bad those ruins got destroyed. I mean, they lasted thousands of years. That's impressive.
We'll talk later, Williams.
Looking forward to it, sir.
Mm-hmm. All right, guys. Well, I know we still have Garrus to talk to. Anything else to? And Tally. I keep on forgetting her name. But I want to say like Talia or something like that. But yeah, we will go ahead and talk to them at the beginning of the next stream. And we'll see where we go from there. It's all starting to come back to me, how to play the game. And it plays so well on the PlayStation, I have to say. But I hope you all have enjoyed it. If you haven't followed the Twitch channel, please do so. I try and stream on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and the weekends with random times in between. And if you're watching the replay of this on YouTube, thank you all very much for watching. I have a link in the Twitch channel in the description below. Give us a follow. You can watch the streams live when they happen. I also have a link to the Mass Effect Legendary Edition if you want to go ahead and have your own adventure here with Commander Shepard. I seem to be going the Paragon path, but you may want to go a little Renegade. And also a link to my Extra Life page where I'm raising money for my local children's hospital via the awesome Extra Life charity. So check out all of those links if you feel so inclined. Like, share, subscribe. You guys know the drill there. And we will see you next time. Later days, everyone.